Mariam Timmer, and I'm not trying to brag, but I'm one of a kind.
And then finally, Mariam Timmer appears. Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Damila. This is just my channel for you. If you're just joining me for the first time, like you just saw my video, you said, okay, let me just watch. Please pause this video and go ahead and subscribe. So don't post notification, like my videos, share, comment, say something in the comment section. It's not kill, just say something, okay? Just say something. Tell me that you love me. Tell me that you're so amazing. And let's get to the real deal of today, which is the gist I have for you guys today. Remember the part where Laura and the ladies and Caroline were having the dinner section, and then Caroline and Laura have their quanta about Linda KJ. So that part went off, and then Laura and Shoma had their own session. So what happened basically was that Shoma told Laura, please can you tell your sister to pull down stories about Kika? Kika is Shoma's sister and the business partner. So she said, since you can talk to Linda KJ to pull down Caroline and a family story, talk to your sister to pull out Kika's story. And then the next thing, Laura was like, fuck. Laura is the effort of the both of them. Laura is the effort for her sister and Shoma. Why do you have to do that? Like, why do you have to do that? Why do you like to be so negative? Laura, why? What happens to you telling Shoma that, you know what, your sister does not deserve it. Your sister is not a nice person. She's not a good person. Why do you have to use effort on her sister? Shoma looks like a very classic person. She doesn't look like her cause too much for her. She likes positive mind, she likes positivity. She's very classy, For you to now bring her out of that zone and you're all up on her, you just use effort on her and her sister, that is not cool. And then Iyabojo tried to change the whole atmosphere by showing her Yoruba skills. Like, she was trying to show herself, she was trying to show her ghetto, but that helped a bit, but not really, And then Tiana to try to, calm things down. The Yoruba thing, we Yorubas now. Well, anywhere we go to, we try to form Omogeto. Omogeto. I love what Yamojo and Tiana was trying to do, but I don't know if it was really helpful. I do the inside of their mind. I don't know. They had a game section. They played a game later on, and they were asking some questions. They said 3 things, and one of them appears to be true. I wasn't really following the game because I wasn't really interested in the game, so let's move forward. The next part was where Chioma was at her office and she was planning a trip for all the ladies. They're always planning a trip because they have plenty money to lavish. If you have plenty money to lavish, you'll be planning up and down, you'll be planning trip here and there because you have plenty money. Like, can I just have that kind of money so I can be planning my own trip too for my ladies, spending the money for my people, my subscribers. You get? We'll get there. Don't worry, we'll get there. So Shona was planning trip for the ladies, and then she did something that really surprised me. She put her hand on her workers that unfortunately had an accident. After work, he was going home and then he got hit by a bus. So his hand had issues and he had to, cut up the hand. And she had to surprise him with, I think, a plastic hand. I don't know what they call it. Whatever it's called, people should just correct it in the comment section. So they cut it for him, and the guy saw it. The guy could not say a word. It was so emotional that I wanted to cry. That part was so damn emotional. That part was so emotional. I wanted to really, really cry. Well, you're gonna. I had to control myself. But seriously, guys, Chioma really surprised me. How many ogas in their offices can try to help their workers out when they are, when they face some, what I call it, challenges of life? No, when there are situations like that. This is a worker that works for you, and then it got hit by a bus. Some of them will say it is not in my office, it is not in my organization, it is none of my business. It got hit by a bus when he was going home, and then they had to cut off his hand because of the accident. And then Shoma got him another hand. Guys, can you imagine that? Oh my days, how many people can do that? How many organs can do that? That really shocked me, and I'm like, man, you see this lady, she has not my heart. She deserves an accolade. She deserves every good thing, and I'm really happy she did that. That's really nice. That's really, really awesome. Okay, so she was able to planned something nice for our friends, the ladies. She sent them box, and the box was filled with a lot of things. So she mentioned land of wealth and power. Do you guys know where that is in this Nigeria, in this our country? Where is the land of wealth and power? If you know, drop your comments at the comment section. Drop the answer at the comment section, okay? And then she told them to bring a +1. So she was in part where Tiana, that's Toyin, was having a section for Tiana 45. So Tiana is Toyin's daughter. Okay, she clocked 17 today. So they were doing some things, some rehearsals. They're going to show us the video eventually. I hope so though. So it was going on smoothly, and then Toyin got surprised by Mariam Timmer's appearance. Mariam Timmer called her that she's coming, she's going to surprise her. They've not seen in a long time. So apparently Mariam Timmer is Toyin's best friend. So she appeared in the episode 4 finally, and I'm so happy to see her. She seems like a very dramatic person. She seems like a no-nonsense person. According to her, she's very friendly, she's very nice, she loves her family a lot, she loves her kid a lot. She's married to a white man. She's okay, she's well-to-do. She seems like a very no-nonsense person. I feel like she's going to have like a lot of spice. So the real housewives of Lagos, like Laura, you're not going to be the only drama queen here. So did I mention to you guys that Caroline is 44? She said she's 44. Apparently she's older than Iyabo Ojo. Guys, I'm surprised. I should call Iyabo Ojo Auntie Iyabo, Auntie Iyabo, Auntie Iyabo. And you are older. Wow. Interesting. So she's 44. And so let's get back to the part where Toyin and Miriam, you know, they had their reunion session. They were so happy to see each other, you know, and then they had to depart because Toyin had to go back to the shoots they were having, and then Miriam had to go pick up her daughter. And then it was now time for the trip that Chima was planning. So all the girls were ready, but unfortunately Yamojo told them that she's not going to be available because she's traveling. So I think she was traveling to Turkey for a trip or something. I don't know what really happened because she didn't tell us what happened. But she was traveling, so she left. So she wasn't part of the trip. I wish she was part of the trip because somehow Yamojo is just awesome. She just had spice to everything. She just had salt. Let me just use the word salt. Let me just use salt. I think that's the best thing I can qualify what I'm trying to say right now. She just had salt to everything. So I missed her not being part of the trip that the ladies went for. So Chema did not fold their hand. Chema planned a very nice trip for them. You know, they went through plane. And guess where the land of wealth and power is? The city of Abuja, guys. No cap. I love Abuja a lot. Abuja is a very good city, very awesome place. Abuja is awesome, like awesome. So guys, it was really nice, very nice experience. But then they were all, some of them were kind of scared of flying, but it was really nice, you know. And at the end of the day, they got to the city of Abuja. They lodged in Transcorp Hilton Hotel. It's for the elites. I'm telling you the truth because I've been there before. I didn't lodge there. I went there for an event. It's really for the elites. And yeah, Tiana's daughter came to meet her. Mariam Timmer came to meet her. Mariam Timmer is the +1 for Twain. So Twain's daughter came in as Tiana. Mariam was there. Their reunion was just awesome. I love their reunion. It's great. Like awesome. And then Laura's friend who was there, Laura's friend came to see her. And then Chema's friends who came. I don't know why they didn't show Caroline. Did Caroline invite anybody? She didn't invite anybody. She was just down home. She didn't invite anybody. So everybody was just having fun. And then it was now time for games, and then they had a truth or dare game, and then Twin asked Laura a question. Guys, that question. I don't think there was a need for that question there too. There was no need for that question. Why would you ask that kind of question? Why would you ask that kind of question? I don't get it. And then Caroline was like, okay, why would you do that? Why would you ask me that kind of question. Honestly, I don't know why she had to ask that kind of question. I don't guess. I really don't understand. But I can promise you guys that episode 5 is going to be way more interesting. That's why you need to subscribe to my channel, like my videos, turn on post notification. You know, it's very important to turn on post notification actually, so you can get to see my videos when they pop up. Okay? So if you haven't done that already, go ahead and do that right now. That's all I have for you guys today on the Real Housewives of Lagos. I love you guys for your good, stay blessed, and bye.